Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's do our morning check. Let's make sure we are doing the right things in the right places and making it happen. All right, so I'm on my team page. Good job. And let's see. Yes, ma'am, I am over there. And one more spot. Let's check it out. Yes, so I am all the places I'm supposed to be, doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. Good morning, good afternoon to others. It is Sunday. Whoa. So the week has blown by. So good morning, good afternoon. Hopefully, this week has been well for you. I am so excited to be doing this series with my team. Hey guys, to be doing this series with my team, sewing into them and allowing you to peek on in. Hey Laketria, good afternoon. I am well. I am well. So yesterday was a little bit different for me. Hey Ty, good morning, G Unit. Um, Yesterday was a little bit different. So my body clock is off. And I think Lakitra, you were on last night when I was sharing how I wanted to take a nap, like a small nap, like maybe a uh, 30-minute little power situation. And it turned into several hours. And so Saturday is normally the day that I go live in the evening at 6 p.m. And I, for everything in my body was like, if I could just go to sleep until like maybe 5:15, I can get up, be refreshed, and be ready. When I woke up, it was 9:30 p.m., several hours after I was supposed to go live. And I was like, oh no. And so I I immediately started scrolling and was like, you know what? It's 9:30. It's over with. You know, try this again tomorrow. But instantly, I canceled that thought and said, you know what? I see people on, and I saw other consultants on that were doing their thing, either finishing their lives or, in the midst of it. And so I said, why not me? And so I got up, got refreshed, and I went live. It was at 10:30 instead of 6 p.m., but I got up. And so I was so proud of myself for doing that. And not only did I go live and I stayed on live for a significant period of time, about maybe an hour, maybe, a little over that, but then I got off of that live and went live again on TikTok for the very first time. It was tragic. Um, I couldn't see anything. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I didn't know if the stuff was working. But I did it. It was probably about it was a little bit after 12 or so when I got off, but it was the most hilarious thing. The people that were on, thank God, because I have been on TikTok after dark, which is what I call it, and they can be to the left. But thankfully, there were lots of nice people, and they were like, just trying to help me figure it out. They were talking back, letting me know if they could see the stuff, if they couldn't. It was a situation. It was terrible, but I ended up gaining new followers, and just having an amazing time. And then I said, why not go for the trifecta? So I got off of there, and I went live on IG. That was even more tragic than TikTok. But I went on and, I did it. I ended up doing a training for my team in the middle of the night. So um, it was different. I got up. I said all that to say, sometimes it doesn't turn out the way you want it to turn out, but we definitely have the option, right? To either just say, that's it, it don't matter, or jump in and make it be what you want it to be, right? You know what I'm saying? You got it. You have the option to do that. And so last night I chose to do something different. So I'm excited about that. All right, so let's jump into day 5 of this. The last 4 or 5 days, we have been on this journey, like I said, me pouring into my team with these declarations and me taking everybody along. And I'm excited. So, for those of you who are stumbling across this and have no clue who this girl is who's just rambling on about random things that happened to her, my name is Nisha, and I own an amazing business, and I have a even more amazing team that I am leading and pouring into. And I was challenged to have some conversations, have some things, step outside of my comfort zone a little bit this month. And so this is my version of doing that. And so I have been reading or rereading I Declare. It was one of the things that I know personally that changed my life. And I thought that this would be a great conversation for my team. And then I have dragged everybody else along with it. So if you are seeing me and this is your first day, today is our day 5. So there are 4 other videos. I have decided to go ahead and put them on, since there are 31, to put them on my YouTube channel. And so that'll be easier for everybody to find them. So once that's all completed, I'll definitely let you guys know. It'll probably be midway around it. I'm working on some stuff. But if you do not have the book, this is what it looks like. It is an older book, but 31 Promises to Speak Over Your Life. So it's a very quick read, as I always tell you guys. So if you want to pick this up, the chapters are very small for the day. All right. So today is day 5, and today is a super exciting day. Yesterday, I was very excited about the declarations, and I'm even more excited about today. And it's what a befitting day for it to be Sunday. This is a day that lots of people, millions, billions of people across the globe worship in church, in temples and mosques and all of those things. This is a day that people celebrate God and reflect on God. So what a great day for this declaration. And Lakeisha said inexpensive as well. Yes. It's an affordable book, and we have so many options to get books these days, Audibles and all of these things. So it's a great read. So today is our day 5. So this is our declaration. I declare I am grateful for who God is in my life and for what he's done. Just that alone, we can leave it right there, right? I will not take for granted the people, the opportunities, the favor he has blessed me with. I will look at what is right and not at what is wrong. I will thank him for what I have and not complain about what I don't have. I will see each day as a gift from God. My heart will overflow with praise and gratitude for all of his goodness. This is my declaration. So that is our declaration for the day. And of course, you know, he follows that with a story, and he talks about a friend of his who was playing who he played basketball with. And all of a sudden, one day, he just couldn't see out of one of his eyes. And so he goes to the doctor, and of course, he gets a horrible diagnosis, unfortunately. And they tell him he has cancer in his eyes and he may no longer be able to see again. And so he tells the story of how he's just kind of, you know, how most of us would feel, you know, if we've been given this random diagnosis. You know, you were just living your life. You was out hooping. You was, doing those things, and all of a sudden you just could not see. And to be told that you have cancer, and so he goes in for surgery, and they discover it's not cancer, that it's a fungus that they can easily remove. And they remove it, and his sight um, remains. And so he goes on to say how grateful he was and how the outlook has changed. And it's unfortunate that we have to be put in those types of predicaments before we can really take a moment to be grateful. Right? But a lot of times that's what happens. I was walking yesterday, not yesterday, a couple of days ago, and I was just kind of walking. I was having my tires changed on my car, and so I was out walking around. The salon that I used to work in was very near, so I had walked over and said hi to those ladies really quick. But whenever I walk, I always realize how fast we go, right? When we're driving, we get to these destinations so fast. When you are walking, you really get to see what's around you, even the stuff that you pass every day, right? Whether it's a building, whether it is, a patch of grass, whether, it's something, just all of the things that we zoom by. And I take notice of those things. We need to take notice of the things that are around us. In our declaration, we declare that we're going to be grateful for who God is in our life, right? And all of the things, the little things that he's already given us. Like, that was a part of the chapter. Like, there's so many things that he's already given us. We tend to focus on the things that we don't have yet, or we just don't have. My life would be better if I had this. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have that. Instead of focusing on the blessing of the things that we do have. Thankful Thursday is one of my favorite days of the week. A few years ago, I started a random challenge, and it was for myself, and then I opened it up to whoever wanted to join me with it. And I think my perspective on things changed. And so I took the entire month of November one year and just said that I was going to be grateful, and I was going to be thankful for all the things that I had. And I was going to find a way to give for everything that I was thankful for. And so what that looked like was I wrote out, I can't remember how many things, maybe it was 30 things for the 30 days that I was grateful for. And it was just everyday things. I'm thankful for my car. I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for blankets. It's cold in the winter. I'm thankful for, money to buy food, all of these things, right? And so while I was doing those things, then I would give to somebody else. So if I went into the grocery store and I bought my favorite soup, however much that soup costs, I would leave that amount of money, buy the soup. So if it was a $3 can of soup, I was grateful that I was able to purchase that soup and eat it. So I would leave $3, buy that soup in the store, and sometimes with a note that just said, I'm thankful. This is my favorite soup. Enjoy it. Ice cream. I was leaving money in the freezer, like, here's a $5 bill. Buy you a carton of this ice cream because I'm grateful, buying people's gas. If you buy, coffee, pay for the person behind you, I was grateful for my car. So if I saw people at the bus station, then can I pay for your ride? All of these things. But what it caused me to do is to really be grateful about the things that we take for granted, you know, every day. We hop in our car every day. Sometimes we complain about the car, right? While we hopping in it. We go to a job, most of us might go to a job every day and we complain about the job that we go to every day. But there's so many people who are looking for work. You know, we complain about our businesses. We don't want to go live. We don't want to pull jewelry. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do that. But there's so many of us that would love to have what we're complaining about. Hey, Aisha, good morning. There's so many of us that in the world that would love to have the complaint, right? So even like him in the story, he would love to have had his sight. And so when when they told him that he was losing it, all he wanted was to be able to see again. And so once they told him and assured him that his sight was not leaving, then he saw the world differently. And he began to stop and look at things and take a moment. And he talked about how he would just sit and stare at his kids when they slept, you know, and stare at the flowers and the trees and the different things around because he was so grateful. Nothing had changed. He had the same old sight that he had always had, but he had a new perspective and a new way of looking and seeing things. And so I encourage you today, while we are being grateful for God and who God is, to just look around at the people who are in your life that God has blessed you with, the opportunities that are around you to do things. A lot of times we complain that we don't have enough or we need more or we whatever. And God affords us with opportunities to do things. And then we complain about the opportunities or we don't want to put any energy into the opportunity. So many of you guys have said this business is a blessing. And for me, it is, right? And for many, it is. Don't not be grateful for the blessing. Don't not be grateful for the blessing. Be grateful for the family that you have. Nobody is perfect. You not. I'm not. We not. But be grateful for, those who are uh, loving in your life, even if they're not blood. There are people who love you and generally have your back and generally, want you to do well, be grateful, be thankful, for those things and for those people. Don't wait until your life is on the line or you're getting ready to lose something to take a moment to be grateful for it. So for me, that was what the chapter was about. That was what the declaration read to me. Be grateful for who God is, for what He's giving you, what you already have as you are on your journey to, do more, be more, have more, love more, spread your life out more. Take a moment to just take a deep breath and be grateful today. So if it's not too hot, I know it's supposed to be very warm here where I live today. If it's not too hot, take a short walk today and just breathe in deep. Right? Is somebody somewhere who wish they could walk to the end of that block that you can walk to, right? Take a drive today if you can. Just have some moments of peace with God today, just to say thank you. Thank you for what I have. Thank you for my abilities. Thank you for, this journey that you're taking me on in life, and see how it changes your perspective. Take a few moments to stop and smell the roses, like they say, and see how it changes your mind and changes your perspective. So that was it for today. I appreciate you guys. rocking with me again on this journey. Continue to lift me and continue to lift my team up. We are definitely on a journey of growth and expansion, and I absolutely love it for my team. I appreciate you guys. I see you guys out here working. I'm so proud of the expansion. Be open to continue to grow in all that we do. So you are welcome, Laketria. Thank you. So that is it. Enjoy the rest of your amazing, spectacular Sunday. And until the next time, y'all know what to do. Be great on purpose. Bye, guys.